Good evening, everyone.
And we have a terrible thumbnail.
Yeah, we do.
Just
we do.
saying. I know, I'm like...
We got our quarantine hair going on, our 6 weeks.
Our... this is... I took a shower last night and slept on wet hair.
I'm going to adjust this a little bit.
We clearly are not ready.
We're ready.
Well, once again, we worked up until last minute.
Yeah.
But we did scarf down dinner, so that way y'all don't have to watch me eat like last week, so that's good.
We've had 2 straight days of rain.
Ugh,
Today was beautiful. Rain. It was a gorgeous day. By this afternoon, our yard had dried out mostly, so I got it mowed, and she went out and did some more planting and worked in the garden some more. And so we ended up coming in late again. And so but you don't have your big bowl of noodles with you.
I don't have my big...
At least we got finished eating
before
that started. So.
But yeah, I have to say, I'm really excited about this year's garden. It is shaping up to be spectacular.
Awesome.
I'm really excited. Trying new things like we always do.
Yep. But still supporting. You're wearing the shirt, the M.I. Gardener. Yeah.
Mr. M.I. Gardener.
And of course, I can.
Mr.
I ain't local
Luke.
because I can. Yeah. Let's see who all we got with us. Stepping back in time.
There's Archer Miss. Glad to have you. Hey,
Bro
Jennifer.
Farms.
Farms.
They're always with us.
They put out a really great garden tour. I love their garden, and since they are in southern Louisiana, they're harvesting and canning and doing all kinds of stuff. So y'all should check out their channel and see what all they've got going on.
What, like a month ahead of us?
Seems like
as far as like the season goes.
Yeah, I mean they're already harvesting green beans and
they may be more than a month ahead of us.
I don't know. But
the Max, they're several weeks ahead of us too because they've already got stuff growing really well and things are looking great down there.
Yes, they are. Yeah, I love seeing. So the Max, Bro Farms, Deep South Homestead, and I know there are others, but those are the ones that we watch, I think, the most that are
Roots and Refuge are in that.
Oh yeah, they're in Arkansas.
Farms.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
there's a lot.
Yeah,
Aldermans.
The Aldermans.
There's a bunch down there once we really start thinking about it.
And then, of course, in our winter, we can watch our friends across the ocean in Australia and see their gardening videos. But, hey, there's 1870s Homestead. How are you guys?
There's Jared.
My cousin Jared, yes. Hey, City Child. I'm glad to have everybody here.
The Homestead engraving business and life.
Cool name.
I like that. Yeah. That's cool.
Hey, Stringfield Ridge. They have put up their plans for this year's Old Fashioned Picnic.
Oh, they have?
Yes.
Cool.
It's in September this year. I can't remember the date. So hopefully we can get
that
on the calendar.
We had a lot of fun that was their first one, wasn't it?
It was,
I thought it went really well for a first time.
For a first time, yeah. It was really nice.
Good turnout. Got to meet new people.
Yep.
As always.
And got to meet people that we've been watching for a long time that we never got to meet in person.
That was the first time we met the Stivers.
It was the first time we met the Stivers. Yeah. It was funny because I think everybody was like waiting for them to get there. Because I was like, ooh, there's their truck. And the only reason why I knew it was their truck is because it had Stivers Homestead on it. And and then it was just kind of like, okay, I'm going to be cool. Like, I'm not going to run over there and be like, oh my gosh, that's Jen and Zach. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so we were very patient and waited for like the flood of people to dissipate before we're like, oh hey, how's it going? You didn't
have another.
I did not have a Joel Salatin moment. I was able to rein it in and be cool. But it was really neat.
If you don't know about that, that's funny.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Our son's being very polite and asking if he can come in and get him some stuff in the kitchen.
Yes. Hey, there's Little Acres Homestead. How y'all doing?
Oh, you're welcome, Max.
So I wasn't sure. Jack and Robert from Little Acres Homestead have been talking about something.
Yeah, are they on
here? They're
here?
Here.
Hey.
And so I wasn't sure if what y'all were talking about was going to happen tonight, and so I kind of had a small bout of panic because something that you guys may not know about Little Acres Homestead is Miss Little Acres Homestead keeps a really neat house. And like, I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna come here and she's gonna see our house. And I was like, I have to be ready to do Flight of the Bumblebee if they come over. But
well, you're welcome whenever you can.
Yes.
And I definitely will take
just don't judge
what we've been
us
talking
on the
about.
house.
I can't wait, and
Yes.
let me know if you need help or how much it costs to haul it out here. I will gladly help you out, and we'll take care of that.
Yep. Well, hey, Grammy Karen. Grammy Karen, I was gonna ask. I was watching Zach and Jen's last garden tour, and they were showing some of their plants in the greenhouse, and they said Grammy Karen's tomatoes. Oh, so you have your own tomatoes? Is that what they're talking about? I may have missed that. I'm not
Keeping up with Christina? Is that Christina?
I don't have my glasses
They're in the
on.
Tennessee
Yes.
area. I think they're
Bonnaroo?
probably, well, that's
Where's
probably
Bonnaroo?
around Murfreesboro, Cookville area.
Okay.
Bonnaroo's the
So
big,
that would be a couple of hours.
Bonnaroo is well, it's something we'd never go to. It's the new version of Woodstock, I guess we'll put it that way. Big concert and people get crazy.
Gotcha. Oh, Grammy Cantrell. Okay, so they weren't saying Karen then. Okay, no connection. All right, just sounds really, really close. Okay.
So we've got people very close watching, and we got people
Far away.
from very far away.
So
That's awesome. Hello
there's
from California.
Hey, Two Wild Onions. What is she doing? Ruger keeps going. She keeps coming under the table and then going and laying down and then getting up and coming back under the table. I don't know
Yeah,
what
she's
doing.
30 minutes from Cookville.
Okay, cool. She said me either. Hey, Cliff. Let's see. Homestead community. Yes, the Homestead community is awesome, and I'm really excited. Our Freedom Homestead Friends Facebook group has grown a lot here lately, and so we have a lot of great people that are interested in learning and sharing information. So we should have a link in the description box for our Freedom Homestead Friends group. So if you're not part of it, come hang out with us.
Come hang out with us.
Be sure to answer the security questions,
Please do.
or you will be left hanging in the wings.
Please answer we did 2 questions just to make sure you're coming to the channel and legit about it.
So City Child Christina said, Michigan here, first time gardener getting my hubby into
How's
it.
it?
That's exciting. Yeah, and if we can help you at all, let us know. We have been gardening now for 8 years, and we know that because Facebook reminded us.
Yeah.
So 8 years ago was when we had our first garden, and it was a 4x8 raised bed. And we crammed a lot of plants. We had no idea what we were doing. We knew we wanted to try it. And a guy that we go to church with, they're actually market gardeners and hobby farmers. That's what they call themselves. He said if it was more complicated than just putting it in the dirt, Tangie, I don't think I could do it. And I'm like, well, Lance said that.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, well, that's good to know. I mean, he grows a bunch of food, so if I just put it in the dirt, then I should be able to do it. And I mean, I've learned that it can be as simple as that, but if you do a little bit more, then you have a better product.
Yeah.
But you have to start somewhere, and if that means just putting it in the dirt, go for it.
Yep. And that's what it took to kind of get us bit by the bug and catch the fever.
Caught the fever. Yep. Well, hey, Ethan, how are y'all doing out there in the cold north?
Yeah.
Let's see. Y'all need to go check out.
I hope it's finally warmed up. I don't know if they can get stuff in the ground yet or not.
I don't know either. The ground's probably still too cold.
Yeah, we were just talking about how everybody down in Mississippi and the deep south, they're like a month ahead of us. Everything's looking so lush and green, and the crops are already being harvested, and we're just now planting here. So they're even probably a few weeks behind that.
Yeah. Let's see. Linda said, hi guys, first time making bread. I'm loving it. Next step is to try to can dry beans. I'm going by your video. Well, I hope you find it very helpful. I do. I was, when I filmed it, that's kind of what I had in mind, was people who are doing it for the first time.
Okay. Yep.
Because it's very, very intimidating. And so the more you know, the more confidence you have to just do it.
It is hello from Central California.
Yes, and then right above that we have Canada.
Canada.
Yes.
Awesome.
And of course, Mandy's from Canada. Let's see, was 74 in Minnesota today. Really? That's about what it was here.
Yep. No.
No?
I don't know if it got up to 74 here.
It was nice. I mean,
It got
I did
up
wear...
to about 70 here.
Yeah.
Up maybe 70.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was a great day.
I wore this all day, so it was.
Yeah.
I was comfortable. Let's see. We're trying to hunt down a freezer. I think we might be buying an old freezer truck if I can't find something. Oh, wow.
Huh.
Eastern North Carolina is where Archer Mist is. Very nice. Southern Illinois, Ohio.
Central Texas was in the
Texas.
mid-80s.
I love Texas. I've never been there. I just love Texas. I just love Texas. I love
Because
what
they
they
love
stand
freedom.
for. They love freedom.
Yeah, they're like us.
Yes.
There's a lot of good Texas freedom lovers down there.
If you could have a state,
But
if you could have a spirit state, I would say, instead of a spirit animal, I would say that Texas is our spirit state.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
I'd have to go back to Texas because I've only been to Texas one time, and it's not really where you want to go and say, "Ooh, here's Texas," because I was in Beaumont, Texas.
And it was after a
you
hurricane.
Texas people probably know. I went to Beaumont after Hurricane Ike hit. I was on a disaster relief team, and we were living in FEMA tents, and it probably wasn't the best way to see Texas.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to go back.
Yes. Texas is a state of mind. That's what it is. We have a Texas state of mind.
That's right, and
I like
we
it.
love the mini-series Texas Rising.
Yes. Yes, we do.
But anyway,
And then who was it? Holly says it's 84 degrees here, Central California, and it's 6:15 p.m. It is 8:15
Yeah.
p.m. here, and the sun's already down.
Linda says she's in Texas. Come on.
So yeah.
So we if we ever took a trip down there, we'd have to go down. Well, there's so many people we need to go visit down south.
Yeah.
I mean, starting with the Max and just
Well,
deep south.
we need to get an RV. Step 1, get an RV.
I think we need to get one of those travel pop-up campers.
That's what I meant. Step 2. Step 2. Go see everybody.
Yeah.
I want to say hello to Bryn.
Man, my work would not
Hi,
like that.
Bryn. Can you say hi, Bryn?
Who?
Bryn. Say hello to Bryn.
Bryn?
Bryn.
Hey, Bryn. How are you?
Let's see. If I ever move, it will be to Texas. Word. See, lived in Beaumont 25 years. Glad I moved to the middle of the state. Humidity was too much in the eastern part. Volunteer spirit, definitely Tennessee. We had to turn away donations of volunteers after the tornadoes. That is amazing. That's awesome.
I don't know. I think there's lots of places that I could live and I would love it. Now, do I love,
The local government?
the government of that state or that area?
I know exactly where you're thinking.
I mean, because
You're talking about Virginia.
I love Virginia.
Virginia is amazing.
I like Tennessee, Kentucky. There's parts of Missouri that are amazing. I think we could be happy in Texas. I would be happy in Oregon. I've been to Oregon and it's beautiful up there, but I wouldn't agree with a bunch of the,
Yeah, the government.
a lot of the things that goes on, but man, there's a lot of beautiful places that I could live.
Holly, we are in Kentucky. Suzanne, I actually
Yes.
lived in Mississippi for about a year when I was a kid. We lived in Grenada, Mississippi, when I was in the 2nd grade. Ty Plant Elementary, Miss Dockery's class.
Okay. When you get west of Dallas, Fort Worth, it's nothing but open land. Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, you've always only ever lived here.
Kentucky.
Yes.
Yes.
I've lived
I'm a Kentucky boy.
Kentucky, Georgia, Mississippi, the Virgin Islands, and I guess that's it.
I've been able to travel and go stay with people for extended times, and I've spent a lot of time in Missouri, around the Springfield area. I really like that part of Missouri. Of course, we love Virginia, especially the area around, well, definitely the area around, now I can't remember, up there close to where the conference is. I want to say Fort something. It's the northern Shenandoah part. We also love the Fredericksburg area a lot. Spotsylvania.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful and the history is so
But
rich.
really, yeah. But up around where, I guess, where you could say the Luray Caverns area are. And, I mean, Joe Salatin's area.
Yep. Very, very nice up there. See, no, I don't know
Arizona, 102 degrees.
I don't even know how you pronounce that, Suzanne, but I don't remember that. I was a little kid. So, I mean, I remember Tupelo, Mississippi. I don't think it was that far. I don't know. My geography is so bad. It's a running joke.
I wouldn't
around
do
here.
geography. Of course, you were in second grade, too.
Yeah, but
So how does Kentucky have extreme weather? We have a lot of changes in the weather. The weather changes rapidly here. We don't have, I don't think we have to me, we don't have extreme weather. We do have a lot of pop-up thunderstorms in the summertime. You know, it'll build up the heat and humidity, and then we'll just have a downburst of big thunderstorms. Occasionally, we'll have fronts move through, and we might be under a tornado watch. It's very rare for us to have a tornado, but we always have a lot of storms come through.
yeah.
To
I
me,
wouldn't
that's
say
not
it's
to me that's not extreme. Thunderstorms, and we don't have extreme winters.
No.
Our winters are very mild. It will snow enough to make everything look really pretty. It covers the ground
For about a day.
covers the tree, and then tomorrow it's gone.
And it's muddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's not too extreme.
Yeah. Kentucky is a nice place to live, I think. I think it's a
Only
beautiful
during the
state,
Kentucky Derby.
and the weather is not bad at all. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, and Tennessee's the same way. Kentucky, Tennessee weather is the same to me.
Hey, Freedom for Us. I liked your channel name and hello. Would love to visit Polyface. Polyface Farms is amazing, and it really, there's so much to learn when you're there. Their way of doing things, they've really perfected a lot of things.
And that is our most viewed video on our YouTube channel, is our visit to Joel Salatin's farm.
It is.
It is by far our most watched video. And it may hit 1 million views before it's all said and done.
It might.
It's in the 800,000 range right now.
It's crazy. Yeah, but it's really neat though.
Yeah.
But it just shows the impact that Joel Salatin has on people.
Yeah. And I think what's great about our video is we got to hang out with him. He gave us his own personal tour, but we got to hang out with him and just listen to him tell us his life story. And so that video was a whole lot of his life story. So it's great content.
Yeah.
It was a really good video as far as content, people wanting to know more about him and how they acquired the farm and his parents and how they worked the land and how they figured out how to do different things as they went. And again, everybody thinks he's got it. He knows how to do stuff. It was years and years and years of trying to figure this stuff out and a process of let's try this and it would fail. Let's try this and this worked. And, that's what homesteading, that's what farming's all about.
There are no failures.
Yeah, it's just
only experiments.
Experience. You cannot substitute experience.
No.
people
That's
that have
very
been doing.
Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer shared the
Gardening.
link in the.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Let's see. So stepping back in time said last frost date where they are in eastern Kentucky is around May 15th, and we're in south central Kentucky, and our frost date's already passed.
Yeah.
It was April 13th.
Yeah,
I want to say
because Kentucky,
No.
when you get into eastern Kentucky, you're
17th.
getting up into the mountainous area.
Right.
So yeah, a little colder weather up there.
Yeah.
It's a lot more mild where we're at.
Yeah.
Basically, if you just look up the Nashville weather, Nashville,
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, you're basically seeing what weather we get.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I actually looked up the last frost date for our area, our little town, our little community, right? I don't know how I did it, but I also looked at the frost date for where you work, which is 35 minutes up the road,
Yeah.
and it had a different frost date because
Yeah.
that area is on a ridge. So it's like its own little,
Yeah.
what's
It's a
that?
higher elevation.
Yeah. So
And it definitely changes things.
So Little Acres, they said yesterday, and they're kind of on the
Yep.
other side of where you work.
They're over there on
So
that side.
they're on that ridge, and so our frost date was actually, it was I want to say it was the 17th. It was sometime that week,
Yeah.
but
Because we can get a little light dusting of snow here in our
microclimate.
yard.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then when I go to my job, there may be 2 inches of snow up there. You know, it's a microclimate.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Let's see, got mold on tomato starts this week. Think I'm gonna have to replant. You don't have to replant. Just make you up a solution of, I forgot the ratio. Y'all can help me. It's water and peroxide. Is that the right one? It's water and peroxide. I think it's like 1 part. Is it 1 part peroxide, 4 parts water? And then just spray it, and then you'll treat it every day until it goes away. Peroxide is for gnats. Then what am I thinking of for the mold? Is it for fungus? That's what I'm thinking of. Is it baking soda and water?
Yeah, we're in zone 6B,
Baking
right?
soda. Thank you, Bro Farms.
We're in zone 6B, correct?
Thank you. We are in 6B, yes.
6B, yeah, and that's what stepping back in time got
Yep.
that.
Everyone's telling me. All right, it's baking soda. Yes. So 3 cups of water to 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Put it in a spray bottle, and then you just treat the area.
I was reading to her earlier all the dozens and dozens of things that you can do with peroxide.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you had peroxide
That's what it
in the
was.
back of your mind.
No, I remember that, and I'm tired.
She is tired, yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, so thank y'all for having my back there. I knew it was something like that.
Here, say your cup.
I'm gonna put it on this towel.
Okay.
My tea glass is condensating on the table. I didn't get a coaster. You know what's funny? You know how usually in the house the woman is the one that's, put your cup on a coaster. That's not me. It's him.
Me, because I want to take
He's-
care of this furniture.
I
It
know.
wasn't cheap.
I know.
And then I saw how you refinished this table after it had been ruined,
Hey, Darcy.
and I want to keep it pretty.
That's what it is. She said it's the 40-year-old in you now getting old and tired.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? We didn't even address that.
Yeah. So you guys know that last week was my birthday and I turned 40. Yay! And so like now I'm official like grown up, right? So like now people have to start listening to me because I'm 40.
What?
No. Anyway, but yesterday was Jack's birthday.
Yesterday was my birthday.
And now he
Yeah.
is
Our birthdays are 3 days
a
apart.
lot older than me. 3 days,
Just one more day than yesterday.
7 years.
Yeah.
7 years older.
7.
So he's 47.
Yep. So we are both officially another year older.
Yes. So are we wiser?
So are we wiser? It depends on the subject.
I sure hope so.
I would like to think that, again, I go back to my comment earlier, there is
Hey,
a
babe.
whole lot to say for experience. There are some things that I don't have a whole lot of experience in. So I'm not the person to give advice on that, but yeah.
Freedom for us said, ask your kids.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of the babes, out of the mouth of babes.
Yeah.
But they're teenagers, so no telling what they would say.
Yeah, I'm not asking them.
Yeah.
I think Emily would be kind. I'm not so sure about Parker though.
Our daughter did a very sweet post. Talk. Actually, today is my sister's birthday, so my daughter wrote something really sweet about, yesterday being her dad's birthday and how I would always tell her bedtime stories at night, no matter how tired I was when I got home. I'd give her a Bible story before bedtime and teach her how to ride her bike and stuff like that. And she didn't mention all the times I would lose my temper and get mad when she would misbehave.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she remembers some of the sweet stuff
Some of the
I
nice
did.
things, yeah.
And then she
Does remind you of some of the not so nice things though too.
Yeah.
She's very much like her father, that she is, what is the word?
Stubborn.
Well, very stubborn. Oh my
Yeah.
word. She's very stubborn, but she'll call you out on stuff. I don't do that. I'm a peacekeeper. I try to keep everybody happy.
Yeah, I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be.
He says what's on.
Sometimes I can come across as very harsh or very brash, I guess. And I don't mean to be that way. I just like to be honest and not tiptoe around the matter a lot of times. And
Blunt, yes.
I'm very blunt. Yes.
Yes. Tough love. Yes.
And sometimes people don't know how to react to that.
I believe in being honest, but I also believe in being kind.
Yeah.
So if I don't think that it is helpful,
You are
I
definitely
will not say it.
You're definitely the more nurturer.
Yes.
Let's peacekeeper.
Try to.
yeah.
I want every. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you can communicate what you think, but also say it in a way that it is not brash.
I didn't see the Jack that's funny.
Let's see.
The Max.
Uh-huh.
Were they saying I can't see that Jack is funny? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I am more serious most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I seem to build up a wall, and you really have to be around me a lot for me to let my guard down and just be very silly.
Oh, the Max
Very
said I
stupid.
can't see Jack as direct.
Oh, okay.
Be around him.
Max,
and then,
one of those is I can let my guard down and just be myself.
Yeah. But yeah. Yes, Suzanne, we very much balance each other out. That is for sure. Let's see. So I don't know.
I do appreciate that. Yeah.
Do you pronounce your name Cian or Cyan? Way up here, I wanted to address his question. I thought it was great. He said, what have y'all found most fulfilling about homesteading, and what would you say to a young man wanting to start this kind of lifestyle? That is an excellent question.
That is.
So my answer to that would be, what I find most fulfilling about it is putting in a lot of effort. Like, I don't know, to me, homesteading affects you mind, body, and spirit, your faith. And you work really, really, really hard, and then you have something at the end of the day to show
the
for
fruit of your labor.
Yeah. And so to
Yeah.
me, it is extremely rewarding. It's very hard work, but it is extremely satisfying and fulfilling, especially when not only when you're sitting down to eat, but when you are breaking bread with friends and family, and you can look at the table and go, we did this.
Yeah.
With the Lord's help, we sweated, we worked hard, and
We know what
look
we
at
put
this.
into this food.
Right.
Too. We know what's in it. We know what wasn't sprayed on it. We know that it's good, healthy food.
But I just think there's something to be said for
It tastes good.
for all the work that you put into something and then getting to enjoy it that way. To me, there is nothing else like it ever.
I mean, there's the fruit of your labors. There's the feeling of accomplishment. There's also the feeling that, you know, I can do this on my own. I don't have to rely on a grocery store for everything. In the process, our kids are seeing this. It's teachable moments, very teachable moments. You know, I did again, we talked about videos we did a while back with Joel Salatin. I did another video with the Max and the Homestead dad and 1870s Homestead. Our favorite canning go-to person, Sutton's Days. Yes. But yeah, and several others. And the Pratts, it was at their hootenanny. I did a video, what is homesteading? And the answers that they gave would answer that question better than, I mean, they really said it very nicely. And they all said it a little differently because everybody's got their own perspective. But again, I think it is more of, it's very satisfying. You can be sustainable yourself. You can go back to skills and things that are more essential, more purposeful.
Yeah. But as far as ways to prepare or things to, I can't remember exactly how you worded your question, but I would say my advice is be ready to fail a lot. Just have that mindset that you're going to do things and you're going to try things and it's not going to work. But you keep trying. You keep trying. You educate yourself. Surround yourself with like-minded people if you can. There's great communities. There's Homesteaders of America. There's people on YouTube, people with blogs, people on Facebook. There are a lot of great communities where everybody is wanting to help each other and help people learn. And
there's some good comments on here. Art of creation. I like that. Homesteading is such a blessing because it's like God has allowed you to have a little hand in His creation. I like that. That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah.
I just regret not living the homestead lifestyle earlier in life for many, many reasons.
Same.
And Same. I know how you feel.
Yeah. Like Jennifer said, my absolute favorite saying is falling on your face is still moving forward. So true with homesteading. And also, I don't know if the videos are still up.
Look, allowing failure is success.
That's a good one too.
That's a t-shirt right there.
Also, Esther Emery had a series of homesteading videos, and one of the things she said, the thing about falling is that's when you can stand up. You get to a point where you can stand up is once you've fallen. I think that's another great outlook.
Yeah.
So yes, get ready to fail a lot, and then be ready to move forward with what you learn.
Thanks, Max. That was a good video. Y'all really helped out a lot on that.
Let's see. Jenny says, have you ever dehydrated lettuce? Yes. Yes, I have. Whenever a few years ago, I had so much lettuce and we could not eat it all because I planted way too much like I normally do. And anyway, so I dehydrated lettuce. I dehydrated, what all did I have? I had endive, lettuce, arugula, mesclun, beet tops, radish tops, spinach, kale. You dehydrate all of it and then grind it into powder and make a green powder. And then you can add it to smoothies. You can add it to everything. And you're getting some of the nutritional value. Obviously, you're going to lose some through the dehydrating process, but...
Pronounced Sion.
Sion. Thank you. Sion. That's a really cool name.
Yes, homesteading is very much a mindset. It's that attitude of I'm gonna do these things with what I have and produce what I can with it.
Yes. Yes, there are so many, like, we could really get into a spiritual conversation talking about gardening. I mean, truly,
Oh yeah.
I could take easily an hour and talk about the things that the Lord has shown me in the garden. But I will say this, when you think about how mankind started, we started in the garden. And Father Adam was a gardener. The Lord made him charge over the garden.
He gave him a job.
Yeah.
And it was
And
to
so
take care of the garden.
I can't help but wonder, is that why we have that feeling, once we've grown something, just that, I mean, there truly is nothing else like it. In my little life, I mean, who am I? But
Well,
there's the satisfaction that you get from growing, harvesting, consuming. There's nothing like it.
well, along the lines though, when you said we could do a whole hour on the peace you get and the spiritual. Oh, I'm tired. The spiritual aspect of it. You're watching things grow. You're watching plants live. You see life coming up, and just all the elements working together.
Yeah.
And
No, not that kind of mescaline, Ethan. Isn't that a psychedelic drug?
I saw where he said, "I'm
No.
confused." What's
Maybe I'm mispronouncing. It's that salad. It's that salad green mix that I don't like it. What I didn't dehydrate, I actually ended up pulling
that's
up because
funny.
we didn't like it. It had one of the lettuces that was in it I did not like. But anyway, too funny.
And see, a lot of people saying, I can feel so close to God and it's peaceful. And that's definitely, outside of our church family and worshiping with our brothers and sisters in Christ, the garden is your spot. I'd say going out in the woods is my spot. I love to be outdoors in a forest, especially if the forest has a stream. I love hiking. I can hike all day, and I could do it by myself, but I'd rather go with you or with somebody else so we can share the experience together and enjoy it.
That's funny.
Take my kids or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son and I, we did some nice hikes a few weeks ago
Yeah.
to some waterfalls.
Let's see. I always say I'm going to go sit in my happy place amongst my tomato plants. Hubby's place is hiking in the wilderness in the backcountry off
There
the
you
beaten
go.
track. Yep.
Who said that?
That was Mandy.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Most of Jesus' ministry was outdoors. Yes, it was. Okay, Kimberly said, how's the chicken coop coming?
If the video turns out halfway decent, we'll probably be showing some of it tomorrow.
Yeah. We're getting to the end. We're close to being done.
Yeah, it's just it rained the last 2 days. Today was beautiful. I just didn't want to work on it. I'll be honest with you. I thought I could finish it today.
But you also had yard work to do too.
Yeah, I actually went to work for a few hours today too. So I went into the office, did a few hours, come back home. Then I had to go pick up Emily from work, come back home. Then I was like, let's mow the yard because it's going to rain tomorrow too.
Yes, it's supposed to rain the next couple of
So
days.
I just didn't want to deal with it, but it's coming along very nicely. It has become a much bigger project than what was originally anticipated. If I know now what I know then, we'd probably just ended up buying a coop. But it's been, actually, I've enjoyed building it and working on it.
Yeah.
We went out and did a little weekly garden tour.
We did our weekly garden
And
update.
then we kind of went over and finished with the chicken coop and kind of showed you
Yeah.
the chicken coop. So we will probably, we did it really quick. I don't know if the video will be that great,
Yeah, we have to go back and watch it.
but we'll try to put it out there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be great. But yeah, it's just like we're down to the final
If I had some
details,
hardware cloth,
which you can get at Lowe's.
yeah, it just means another trip to town. But if I had hardware cloth and a couple of hours, I could probably finish it.
Well, I have to paint too.
Well, I mean, it'd be finished. She just wants to decorate it.
No, it has to be painted.
She wants to turn it into
What did you call it?
Fort Cupola. Or, what? We got to name it. What did you call it? The Taj?
No,
What
I'm
did
not
you
going to
call
repeat what
it?
I said.
I called it a chicken condo.
I said, okay, here's what I said. Not today.
It started out as a chicken coop. Now it's turned into a chicken condo.
I said, because I want to name all of my chickens after characters from The Office. One of the things that Michael Scott calls The Office is the orifice. And since that is what
like
the
that at
eggs
all.
come out of, I thought we'd call it the orifice.
Max likes Fort Cupola.
The Pollo Express. I like that. Goodness. Yep.
Oh, Little Acres. I can pick y'all up some tomorrow.
See,
and drop
everybody
them
loves
off.
the orifice. They think it's great.
Did you see that?
See what?
Little Acres?
What'd they say?
Look right here.
I can pick you up some and drop it off. What?
Chickens, probably.
Talking about chickens?
Or no. Are you going back and talking about the material that we talked about?
Jared, yes, I did. I was actually at TSC today. I did look to see what they had. They said they get new chicks every Thursday. So it looks like the ones that they are carrying are Barred Rocks, which is a breed that I want.
Oh, hardware
Asian?
cloth. He's talking about hardware cloth.
Oh,
He could
hardware
pick up some.
Some kind of Asian bird that I've not heard of. And leghorns. That was the only 3 that they had, and then they had some ducks. So, but I did look, and
Robert, if you are coming by and you're going down there, if you want to pick some up, if you want to drop it off, you're more than welcome to. I'd appreciate that, because I can.
leghorns are jerks. That's funny. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on. I wasn't looking at leghorns. But yeah. TSC, oh my goodness, I'm telling you what, I could get in so much trouble there. I was walking through all of their garden stuff and their outdoor stuff and their house stuff.
It's like Harbor Freight for me.
And then all of the
Or
plants.
Rural King.
They had blueberry bushes and raspberry. But I just got what I needed and I left. I got some fish emulsion, which I have never fertilized with fish emulsion before, but I've been watching a lot of 1870s to Homestead, and I don't know if they're still watching or not. But I was watching her
I'll get a hold of you tomorrow.
video
I'll text
about
you.
the onions. And my goal this year, well, I have several goals, but one of my goals this year is to grow big onions. And so I'm following
that.
1870s Homestead.
180 degrees from average has 100 chicks coming in a week.
Nice. And I'm underprepared. Oh boy. You best get to going. TSC is home goods for farmers. Word.
Rural King is way worse for me than TC.
Really? Barred Rocks are mean? I have not heard that. Chicken a la shack. That's funny. Rural King is way worse for me than TSC.
I told her that a month or 2 back that she was talking about the Buffington or the Buff Orringtons. But she can't remember.
Orpington.
Yeah, she can't remember saying that that's what she wanted. I was like, yeah, you talked about that's what you wanted.
I don't ever remember saying that. I remember you mentioning it, but I don't
I had
remember
not
you
heard
saying
of them till you mentioned wanting them.
I don't know.
She don't remember that.
Maybe it's because I'm getting older now. I can't remember things.
And I'm getting wiser.
But I don't know anything about Buff Orpingtons, though.
I don't either.
So I don't know why I would have said
See, they
that I
like
want
them.
them.
Heaven's
Yeah.
Essentials likes them.
Golden Comets are great.
Ooh,
prolific
see, I've never heard of
layers.
Golden Comets.
There's-
okay. We may be older, we may be a little wiser, but I don't know much about chickens.
Isa Browns.
And here we are building a chicken coop.
Well, that's how I learn, is I have to do it.
Next year, on our birthdays,
We're getting goats.
we will be older and wiser about chickens
Yes.
because we
And then
will
we'll
have we will have some more experience behind us.
And then we will
on
be
this
plunging
category.
into something else. that we don't know about.
I have KFC.
Yeah, yes.
The KFC chicken's pretty good too.
See, Buff Orpingtons are very broody chickens and lay wonderfully. Golden Comets are some of the best layers. We have a few buffs. We usually do Americana and olive and Easter eggers. We got Buff Orpingtons and Barred Rocks, and both breeds are super gentle and great producers. The specialty breed we bought because they were pretty are mean and don't produce well.
Wyandottes. I have heard of Wyandottes.
I have too. The silver lace Wyandottes is one of the birds that
So
Joel
we've
Sal-
had somebody say barred rocks are mean, and then we've got somebody saying barred rocks are very gentle. So
I guess
I
it could
guess
just be.
it's like every chicken. You can get a mean one, and you can get a
Yeah, and then there are some breeds that are just mean.
Yeah.
See, I think we're gonna get Americanas. Yeah, don't ask me. I know what you meant. So, let's see, layers. Let's see. I love Americanas and Wyandottes. Wyandottes don't lay much, but they are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Americanas have beards. Hey, I am pro beard. We have speckled Sussex too. They grow so slow, but they are super sweet. Hamburg chickens look like old-fashioned chickens that my grandparents had.
Yeah.
We don't need 40 layers. That's a lot. Yeah, we do. We would like to do meat chickens also at some point.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
I
used
don't
to
think
these first.
we're not going to get crazy like White House on the Hill. They have some very fancy breeds of birds.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't even know what some of those are, but they are the coolest looking chickens. Well, he's also got an emu. He's got all kinds of stuff there. He may have an ostrich by now. I don't know, but he's got some cool stuff. If you haven't checked him out, which a lot of you probably have heard of White House on the Hill, but they've got some really beautiful rare. I don't know if they're rare. They got some beautiful birds.
Cliff says, if a chicken is mean, guess who is coming for dinner? Got that right.
White House on the Hill makes me want an emu.
Let's see. My kids
their
are 9,
emu's
7.
like a pet.
My kids are ages 9, 7, 4, and 2, and the Barred Rocks and Buff Orpingtons let the kids handle them, so no problem, or no problem at all.
Good.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, but yes, I think if I got flogged by a chicken, that would be what we would be having for dinner.
I'm getting sleepy.
Let's see. Our rooster turned to gumbo before. Yeah. I've actually heard that about roosters, and then of course my grandparents had commercial chicken houses, and the roosters they were laying houses, and there were roosters and hens all in the same house. But yeah, I didn't like going to pick up the dead because you never knew. You never knew which rooster would get you.
Where is Mandy?
Jensen?
Yes. Where is she from?
She's in Canada.
Oh, okay. So that's Canadian money. So I'm not
Canadian
sure.
dollars.
I'm not sure. She said that a house listed, but
It was like 900 and something.
yeah, but I don't know what that would be in U.S. dollars.
I don't either. Let's see. Rangers are dual meat and egg. We have a Welsomer.
We got to get Rangers. We got to have a Ranger chicken.
Says the park ranger.
Yes.
Let's see. Our Barred Rock girls are the same way with our kids. They sit on their laps and purr. That's so cute. We have a Welsomer hen that thinks she's human. Just like people, they have their own personality. Some are sweet and some are stupid and some are, well, yeah. British Columbia, Canada. Changing the subject a bit, I got on late. Do you get most of your garden seeds from MI Gardener? I get all of my seeds from MI Gardener. The ones that I have that are not from MI Gardener were given to me.
And we did tour Baker Creek Farms and check them out, and I think we picked up some stuff there. And then
We haven't bought any Baker Creek seeds in years.
And a lot of the homestead gatherings we've went to, there's been a lot of seed trading and stuff, and we've picked up stuff along the way. So we do have other seeds from other seed companies, but we buy from MI Gardener.
Yes. If I buy it, I get it from MI Gardener.
And
excellent customer service,
we
family owned, and the seeds are incredible. The germination rate is
we've always
ridiculous.
had them produce.
Yes.
We've never had a bad batch or
Nope.
bad seed.
Nope. And if you do order from MI Gardener, be sure to use the code TCW10 and save 10%.
A ranger chicken named
How's
Jack.
the puppy? She is doing good. She's over there.
She's sleeping.
Sleeping like a log. She's so cute because when she doesn't really snore, she makes this like baby sound when she sleeps. It's really cute. Now, Georgia, on the other hand, saws logs. Like she got the sleep apnea. Like she needs
Like a
a
snake.
CPAP.
Oh, you'd like that bird. Like a snake with talons.
Why in the world would I like a bird like that? That sounds
That's as
horrible.
tall as me.
What are you talking about?
I'm reading what Ethan, I think it's Ethan that's writing this.
Plus the... What?
We missed
Okay.
we'd have to go back. I'm not sure which, what they're talking about. They're talking about an emu, probably.
God. Okay.
If it's as tall as us, maybe they're still
that's
talking about the
funny.
emus.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The
That
emu.
is too funny.
Like
Oh,
a
my
snake
goodness.
with talons.
That
That's
sounds
tall.
terrible. Let's see. What
maybe,
about...
Maybe an emu was kind of like what the serpent in the garden originally.
No. Okay, is it emu or emu? I've always said emu.
I say emu. Or
Emu?
emu.
It's
Yeah,
emu.
I say emu.
Okay, emu, that just doesn't roll off the tongue right. Okay, what about your Aldi cantaloupe? I have not planted it yet. One of the things that I am trying is I put some sugar baby watermelons in a pot. I'm going to try to grow them from a pot. And so if that works, then I will try the cantaloupe. I really need to just test the seeds anyway and see if they're going to germinate. But yeah, I need to try that though.
There's a little rat.
Oh, hers not a rat.
You want to make
Oh,
your
look
appearance?
at it. No.
The dog, not you.
When Ruger is sleepy,
The puppy.
she is a baby. She is just
Yeah.
like a human baby. She's so funny.
Yawning is contagious.
It is.
Yeah, I'm yawning, and I'm probably making everyone else yawn.
Yeah, stop it.
Put that. Yeah.
Let's
And my
see.
gardener is a USA company.
It is. One
Well,
of
the
the
MI stands for Michigan,
I
by
will
the way.
say that one of the things that I love about the MI Gardener
There's the
company.
big baby.
Oh my word. She is ginormous. You're shaking the camera.
Oh, me.
Georgia
That's
is
funny.
okay. Just so y'all know, and Jennifer knows because she has seen this dog in person. Georgia, after we had her fixed, she put on I don't know how much
Poor dog
weight she
just
has gained.
swelled up.
But she's got a tiny head and a big round body, and she looks like
And we don't-
a tick that
and
has
we-
stayed on
And
too
we
long.
don't overfeed.
Well, we don't at her regular dinner times, but I think somebody feeds her.
Yeah, I think somebody
We have changed her food. She gets
think
grain-free
somebody,
dog food in the morning,
knocked stuff off his plate for her.
and then we give her
You
give
don't?
her green beans at night, and she's just a barrel of love is what she is.
Did she just let the dog loose in here? And then,
She's right here. Come here, Ruru.
why did she do that?
I don't know. Maybe she wants to come out here.
Looks
and
like
see
a
everything.
tick. Yeah. Looks
Hi,
like
babe.
our other dog. Looks like a big fat tick. And this one looks like a
Oh, good grief.
miniature Sasquatch.
Hers does not. Hers
Her
widow.
little feet here.
Hers widow. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying about the MI Gardener company, is that I love that MI Gardener literally started the company from the ground up. Because he's a gardener. Get it?
Oh, me.
But anyway, just the American dream, you can achieve it if you work hard. Just inspirational and awesome. And he's a young guy. What is he, 24? I think he's 24.
And he's
23
also
or
opened up
24.
a pizza restaurant.
Yes.
Bella Bola.
Yes, she does. She looks like a full tick. Georgia does.
Not this one.
Not this one.
This
This
one
one's
needs her
widow.
hair trimmed so she can see.
So, show everybody how cute
She's
you are.
got the what I call the old man eyebrows.
That's funny. Okay. Hey, T&S dogs and dragonflies.
Come on.
Okay. Hey, Pathways. Let's see. I had a cat that got himself stuck on a chain link fence. Oh my goodness, had to be fixed early. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yeah, and the vet told us that when you have your animals fixed, it's typical for them to gain a lot of weight afterward. Which Bo did that too, and he's not overfed. We don't usually. I mean, he gets a treat every now and then, like if I have some grease or some gristle or something that I will feed him, but it's not very often. Aww.
Found a place to sleep.
You don't want to be in the limelight, huh? See, and she's like a little child. She goes between me and whoever we're sitting next to. She's tired though.
Yeah. Now this, when she worked out in the garden today, she just did laps. She ran nonstop, and our big fat tick puppy,
Poor Georgia.
She ran with her. So they're out there playing hard, and then they come in and they just pass out.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, it's time to get down. Time to get down.
Oh me. Okay, let's see. One of our cats looks like she swallowed a bowling ball after she got fixed. Aw. Let's see. Somebody said, "Oh, I'm waiting on asparagus crowns and strawberries from In My Gardener." Me too. I'm actually waiting on strawberries and my blackberry and raspberry. I'm so excited.
What time is it?
All right, Max. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. We got a couple
We
of
appreciate
minutes.
you helping, as you always do. Thank you so much.
Yes, it was good to see everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with
And
us.
I think it's Wednesdays that the Macs go live. If y'all want to watch the Macs, they are always coming up with some good stuff on their live shows.
Yeah, they
too.
are. They're funny. So, but yeah, we do have an update on the garden, like we said. I've got something that I'm trying. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm trying, but one thing that I'm very excited about. What is she doing?
Good night. Good night, guys. Yeah, some people are having to go.
Yes. Good night, everybody. All right. So, until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared.
Have a good week, everyone. And we'll try to have an update out tomorrow, which will show you some of what we've done on the chicken condo and our weekly kind of garden update.
Yes.
We've added decorations.
We've added decorations.
So we'll talk about that.
We've planted more things. I'm very excited.
And
I love to
something that's
garden.
weird that has happened the last 2 weeks, and I hope it doesn't happen tonight, but after our live show, I'm filming this on my iPhone, as we have been doing for over a year now. But when we finish and I hit done, and then it starts processing it, for 2 weeks straight, it has processed it for like 2 days before it posts. Usually it takes about a half hour or so. And for some reason, it's kind of blocking up on us. So
Thanks, Cliff.
hopefully this replay will be up in an hour or two, but it may not be up for another day or two. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I've got online and tried to read all the forums about it, and I haven't found much help. So anyway,
Sorry.
I'm going to leave it at that. We appreciate chatting with you.
Also, if you are on Facebook, look us up, Freedom Homestead Friends, so we can hang out.
Don't forget to answer the questions so we know.
Answer the security questions.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys. We'll
Good night.
check you later. See ya.
Nighttime.
Until next time.
Bye.